I was 27 years old. I got Parkinson's so young that I can't remember what life was like without Parkinson's. My kids were 3 and 4 years old when I was diagnosed. I said, all right, I know what it is. Deal with it. Just get on with life. The disease process actually attacks the brain stem initially. And it eventually, if you live long enough, will probably extend all the way up into the cortex. The 5 cardinal signs of Parkinson's, as they were outlined by James Parkinson way back in 1817 or 1827, whatever it was, were stiffness, what we call bradykinesia, difficulty moving, loss of facial expression, tremor, slowness of movement, and really I don't have any of those. We call it a designer disease because it doesn't affect any 2 people exactly the same. What I have primarily is dystonia, that is the muscles flex and then can't relax. So the muscles go, they contract and something tells them, to go, but nobody tells them to stop going. When I talk to people about exercise now, I say, exercise is great. And they say, well, wait a minute. I used to exercise, but I got Parkinson's. I can't exercise. And the answer is, that's not good enough. It's not enough simply to exercise. You have to be willing to actually force yourself to go beyond what you think you're capable of. What you lose to Parkinson's can only be regained back or recovered through diligence, through exercise, through extreme, by pushing yourself beyond what you think you can do. At 51, I ran my first marathon. I'd been diagnosed 13 years earlier. I've run 23 full marathons, finished them all. What I try to do is I try to put as many tools in my kit as I can possibly put. And the more tools I have, then the more tools I have to choose from to help me find ways to get the things done that are important in life. And it's the tools you use to live with. If you can train for a 5K or train for a marathon, it gives you more tools to manage your Parkinson's better. It improves your quality of life. I think that everybody can live a better life whether you have Parkinson's or not. Just by doing the things that we know how to do. We just don't do them usually. If you take control over those things, you have a better chance of living a higher quality of life. Life is all about, getting things done, essentially. And the quality of your life is going to be so much better if you still feel capable of doing things and capable of going places, capable of being with friends, be engaged in society, engaged in your craft or your art or whatever it happens to be. This was a chunk of a tree that started out as a pepper tree in somebody's backyard and played out right. And the character of the wood is such a fabulous mix of grain and color and figure, texture. It becomes a delight to see what each piece of wood will reveal. What it wants to be when it grows up. So this one wanted to assume this shape for whatever reason. While I'm working on this, I get so engrossed in finding out what this is going to be that my Parkinson's symptoms actually are very significantly diminished. I try to live every day as fully as I can. I don't see any reason to do less. And so the more I push myself, the more I'm capable of doing, the more I'll do. And it seems that I look at other people who have Parkinson's who don't push themselves as hard, and they seem to lose ground faster. So I'm happy with what I've been doing. Now I can't just simply write a prescription for somebody else. Do what John does and you'll be like John. It doesn't work that way. It's a designer disease. It treats everybody a little differently. But I can tell you that everyone who has Parkinson's, everyone who has a chronic condition, whether it's Parkinson's or anything, can improve the quality of their life if they take control of the things they have control over, such as their diet, their sleep, the amount of exercise they get, the lifestyle decisions that they make on a daily basis.
Where do you think you would be now if you hadn't begun pushing yourself and continued to push yourself with exercise in particular?
That is an interesting question, and it's difficult to say. I don't know exactly where I'd be. And you can't do it both ways. You can't exercise and not exercise and see which one comes out better. Because there's only one of you. You only get to go around once.